Happy Friday, Illiana community. Welcome to another episode of Illiana Insights. Last time we were outside,
We were.
right before the big football game.
Mm-hmm.
And that was quite a thing. That was quite an
It was an event.
It was an event. Tell me
Yeah,
how
it
many
was-
people you think
was
were
fun.
there.
We were probably around 2,500 people.
That's a lot.
Yeah, the line to start the game. I mean, it was just the whole night was exciting. Everyone did well. We had so many people staffed helping out, doing a football game for the first time, and they were amazing. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it wasn't just like football. The band was amazing. Cheerleaders were
Yeah.
great.
Yep.
And your concession stands did well that night.
Concessions did well.
That's a lot of hot dogs and burgers.
It was a lot of flipping. Yeah, it was a lot.
They were grilling well before start time.
Yep. No, it was fun though. It was a great turnout. Beautiful night. Weather was perfect. You couldn't ask for a better night.
So everyone always said that when you first start football, you're not going to be very good.
Mm-hmm.
They destroyed that team.
Yeah, they did pretty well. I was really impressed. They looked organized. Offense, defense, everyone seemed like they knew what they were doing. It was just, I was really impressed with how well they functioned as a group.
So it's cool. Like when we talked about starting football, our overall goals were we want to build community.
Mm-hmm.
And it did that.
It was community.
It was.
It was
There's
the
a
whole
lot
community.
of them. And ever think about more bleachers? I mean,
Yeah, have you?
a few times. Well, that's great. And we're excited. And partly we're going to highlight a little bit on today's episode is some of the community things that we've been doing. There's been a lot of them. Football was just one.
Yeah.
But I want to start with a few trivia questions
Okay.
based on Illiana's 80th anniversary, which is this Friday.
Yep.
So we have an event downtown. A lot of you are going. We're excited about that. But just to share, and even if you can't go, 80 years is a long time.
Yeah.
It's a long time. So trivia question number one, where was Illiana's first board meeting held?
First board meeting. Would that have been, I don't think it's going to be the old campus. I want to say it was maybe held at a church.
It was a church.
Okay.
Which one? This church has had a foundation of kind of being a major part of starting some of our schools.
Ooh. Are we in South Holland on this
We
one?
are not.
Lansing.
We're actually across the border,
Okay.
but not far across the border.
Okay. So are we talking Faith?
We're not.
First CRC of Highland.
No, you gotta go back west a little bit, right on the border.
Okay. You're going to have to help me out.
Munster.
Munster.
Yeah.
Huh.
Munster. First board meeting was held at Munster,
Wow.
CRC. So they've had a role in a lot of different things. Big part of Lansing Christian too. So Munster CRC.
Cool.
This one you you should get close.
Okay.
What year at the old Illiana was the new gym and the Industrial Arts Edition built?
Well, it was called the new gym for about 30 years. So, so I'm gonna work backwards here. I know it was here when I was here as a student. It was for you too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say 1983.
Little earlier than that, our executive producer, Dan Blum, almost got it right on the money. 1977.
Okay.
So I can tell you it's 48 years old
Yeah.
because I was born in 77.
And it was still called the new gym.
It
I
always
think,
was known as the new gym.
in 2010, it was still
Exactly.
called that, yeah.
That means the old gym was old.
It was old.
It was, but it was a great gym to be in.
Yeah. We still got a piece of that floor here.
We do.
Yeah.
And the new gym is still in use.
Yeah.
They actually still play some games there.
Nice.
Another one. This one should be easier.
Okay.
What year did we move to Indiana?
2018 was our first school year.
Perfect. 2018 on the money. And this one you should also get, not that sets you up.
It does.
Longest serving teacher in Illiana history. Served more than half of our existence. Just retired very recently. Don't share your credit scores.
Rick Feldman.
Rick Veldman, 47 years.
Wow. Amazing.
That is a long time. So more than half of the life of this institution.
That's great.
We had Mr. Veldman teaching you about credit scores and credit cards.
Wonderful.
And all the many wonderful things.
Love
and a
him.
good shout out to Rick Veldman on
Yep.
his retirement this
That's
year.
great.
All right. So we'll talk a little bit more about Illiana's milestones in a second, but other big community events. So did you know that we just had the Sadie Hawkins dance last weekend?
I did because my son went to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's community. Sometimes it can also hurts some community.
Yeah,
There's a little bit
yeah.
of drama that always
It's
goes along with it.
always, but they're fun. Great turnout. It's well organized and well run. It's a fun night, and for for a lot of these kids, especially freshmen, it's like their first dance.
Yep.
It's a big night.
And one of the things that's special about this one is it's only Illiana students.
Mm-hmm.
Like homecoming and junior senior banquet prom, you can invite outside guests. This one is just for us. So it's great to see just Illiana kind of meeting new people, figuring out those groups. And so always a big night for the kids.
Yeah.
And running around taking all the pictures and all
Yep.
that kind of stuff. Bible studies.
Yeah.
Now, we're doing those. So I think the first one, and we do these every other Tuesday, there's like 75 girls.
Yeah.
And there's like 30 boys getting here at 6:45 in the morning. That's
Yeah.
impressive, and they love it.
Yeah, that's a big commitment. And some of them, they're not driving themselves; their parents are getting up driving them.
Yeah, that was
I
me
think
this
it's-
morning.
Yeah, yeah. I think it's an amazing commitment by them. It's a wonderful thing to start, and now it just it becomes a thing and just becomes part of your fabric or your culture. And I think it's great.
I just found this out this morning because my daughter was like, "Hey, I need to get there again at 7:30." I'm like, "Didn't you just have it last week?" Well, a bunch of the junior girls got together and say, "We want to do another one."
That's great.
So Jana Vanessa and her team got together and said, "We'll do this." So they had 25 junior girls there. So now they have Bible studies every week.
Yeah.
So it's really a cool community thing that these kids want to get up early, build that community, and then study God's word.
Yeah, that's great.
I mean, would you be getting? I wasn't getting up at 6:30 to do
No.
that back in the day.
But I'll do it for my kid.
Absolutely,
That's a wonderful
good thing. One other big gathering we had was the New Viking Night.
Yeah.
You actually had an interesting experience on a New Viking Night because you were actually there as a parent too. For
I
the first
was.
time.
Yeah, I was. I didn't know if I was working or if I was there as a guest. In
Both.
some cases, I was doing both. But it was great. It was wonderful to be with other parents where it's their first experience there, or they have a student that's a freshman, and I'm starting to see a lot of other people my age that are starting to have kids here, and it was fun. I enjoyed it, and it was nice just to be a parent, but also somebody who could help out other parents when they had questions.
That's one of the big things about that night. So if you don't know exactly what New Viking Night is, it's the Monday before school starts. We invite all new families for a meal, and then the kids come too, and we just kind of introduce them to Illiana, talk about ease little emotions and fears, maybe connect them a little bit. We're purposeful of connecting people, especially at the dinner.
Yeah.
It's become one of my favorite nights of the year to see and just talk with the families and the parents.
I think it's one of the better things that we've done since I started here is we've been very committed to making it not such an intimidating thing to come to the school.
Yep.
And then when they come in their first day of school, they're already familiar with the building. They're familiar with teachers. Some of them, they've already started on a sports team. And that's it's so nice not to have it be as scary as it was.
Yep.
I remember when I was a freshman, it was a little bit scary. And I think a lot of them, you ease a lot of that stress when you have events like that. So that's good.
So that's a big one as well. And our next big one, we also had a little fundraiser for football and fitness, where we have this fitness facility that we're going to start really, really raising money for after the 80th.
Yep.
But that was a fun little gathering too. We gathered together. We watched the Bears lose again.
Yeah, they did. They gave their one away.
But they're coming back now. They had a good game the other night.
But it was a fun night. It was another night of just people getting together and just having fun. People had fun that night. It was good.
And we raised well over $100,000 that night, so it was a good night.
Good.
But lastly, why we're really here is we're celebrating the 80th on Friday. And when you think of 80th anniversary of a school like Illiana, what comes to your mind? What are some thoughts when you think of it?
I think of just the commitment of our community as a group, our commitment to Christian education. When you see multiple generations of people that go here and how invested they are, I just see that just strong desire to have their kids go to a school where Jesus is preached and they learn about the world in which God created it. And I think I'm just really blown away at the commitment of this community. They love this school.
Yeah, I was thinking, because I have to do a brief speech on Friday night, and I was thinking about that a little bit. And I was thinking similar is how just loyal and faithful people have been to this place. You don't get to 80 without just incredible faithfulness, not only from our community, but from God.
Yeah.
And that faithfulness, it sounds good. It's a pretty word, but to be faithful when things aren't going well, when maybe we do things that you don't necessarily agree with, or even when we do things you agree with, the good times and the bad times. We've had all of it.
Yeah.
We've had some scary times. We've had some exuberant times, but the faithfulness has not wavered. And I really tie that to how God looks at us sometimes. We do some dumb things. We do some stupid things, but his faithfulness just is there.
Yeah.
And I love that.
Yeah, unwavering. It's just such a beautiful picture when you look at this school over the course of 80 years, the buildings that have changed, the administrators that have changed, teachers have changed, students that have changed, but just the continued, like you said, faithfulness and steadfastness of this school and of God's promises. It's amazing to see.
Yeah, and I was thinking too, like because of this community, obviously the faithfulness of God, and the amazing teachers and staff we have, we're at 80 in a time of strength. I know a lot of places that when they hit 80, they're not doing well.
Oh, you're just holding on.
They're holding on. They're struggling.
Yeah.
We're in a really good spot by
Right.
God's blessing. So it's really cool to be at that spot over 80 years and not looking around and trying to fill desks or
Yeah.
seats or falling apart. So it's really a good spot to be in. And it's really just, again, a thankfulness to everyone involved in this. We can't do it without, I was thinking of our teachers and our staff today and the leaders we have doing those things. It's amazing.
Yeah. Yeah.
So thank you on behalf of all of Illiana Christian for all you guys have done, all your support over the years, for 80 of them. It's always a joke, and I hate telling my stories ahead of time, but we'll see how many people actually watch this before I speak on Friday night. I've done a lot of weddings over the years, officiated a lot of them, all former students for the most part, and it's kind of a joke. Like we throw these big parties on weddings, and I get it, but they really haven't done anything yet.
Not yet.
They've said I do.
Yeah.
Big party. You know what? My favorite part sometimes of these weddings when you do that dance, when all couples are out there, and then they kind of kick people out based on how long they've been married. So the 5 years done, 10 years done, and then toward the end you have an older couple who's been married for 50-something years out there on the dance floor, maybe with a cane or something like that. That's a great picture of faithfulness, and that we should celebrate.
Right.
And that's kind of what we're doing. This is 80 years. We've gotten there because there's been commitment. There's been just this unwavering support. People don't leave. Like you said, generations, grandparents, great-grandparents stay and are committed to this place through the thick and thin. And that's something to celebrate. And that's what we're going to do Friday night. So thank you all for your support, and we'll catch you next time.